Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Victoria. Welcome to Pembroke Beauty. I am so pleased that you're here. And obviously today I did a Halloween makeup look. So this is a look that is, one, work friendly. So if those of you are like out there and you gotta go to work on Halloween like myself, and you want to wear something cute and you want to like do it up, but you don't want to be like too scary or too aggressive or try too hard but still be kind of pretty and cute, you know, then this is a really easy costume. Like, I feel like everybody's go-to, like, I don't know what to be for Halloween, I don't know what to do, you instantly just be a cat, and I'm totally for that. But this is a really good option for you, which is why I actually decided to do this one as opposed to other ones that I had thought about, because this is definitely something that everybody could easily do and could get away with and could feel pretty in and still could go out in public and not feel super weird and not spend a ton of money on an outfit. Like, you could wear all black, buy these ears at like Walmart for like $3, and then do your makeup and you're done. You know what I mean? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You could also do like little fangs and like a little bit of fur and make this totally a werewolf outfit. Or if you did the nose pink and you made this kind of a little bit more white, you could totally pull this off as like a bunny rabbit if you wanted to, you know what I mean? So this look could kind of go in a couple of different ways, which is why I decided to film it for you today. So here I am doing it for you. You're welcome. So that is what I'm here to do today, and once again I'm probably going to do this as a voiceover because it just makes my life easier when I'm doing stuff like this that is kind of more intense. But I am planning, don't hold me to it, but I'm really trying to plan and do one more Halloween look and also try to get out my BoxyCharm unboxing video for October because I'm really freaking pumped about that box. So I'm really trying to do that. Please excuse the lighting in this video. Clearly, I'm not at home. I am at a hotel actually right now because I'm in Texas. So, yeah, shout out to anybody in Houston who's watching me. Probably not anybody, but in case you are, hey, what's up? Oh my god, on a side note, I went to the mall today in Houston. Holy freaking moly, I was in shock. They have the biggest mall I've ever been to in my entire life. It has an ice skating rink in it. It's the same exact mall that Jeffree Star just opened up, the independent Morphe store, which I'd never been into one of those either, and then I got to walk into it and I was like, oh my god! Ah! And also, they had an entire NYX store, which I was like, what? How insane is that? I don't know. Anyway, so I was just really like blown away by that whole situation. Felt like I should share. So here I am sharing, and I'm going to do this look, and if you want to see how to get it, I'll stop talking and you can go watch it. So I'm going to start off with the Yes to Carrots moisturizer, and like I said, I absolutely love this. This is my moisturizer and my primer, so I'm just going to take one pump and spread that all over my face with my fingers, which are nice and clean. Then I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain, and I'm just going to put that kind of all over myself, mostly in any spots that I have darkness or redness, and I'm just going to blend that in with my finger as well. Then I'm going to go in with the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder in the shade Porcelain, I believe also, and I'm just taking this on a Morphe Beautiful and Bronze brush and setting my entire face with it. I absolutely love this powder. Then I'm going in with the Catrice Prime and Fine Ashy Radiance Contour Palette on this e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to contour my cheeks a little bit and kind of use this as a bronzer. It is a little bit cooler than most of the bronzers that I have, so I do appreciate that, and that is why I wanted to use it, because I wanted to make my cheekbones sharp. Super sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Sharp. Then I'm going in with a little bit more of that ColourPop powder and cleaning up all of the underneath part of my contour and making it as sharp as possible. Then I'm going in with a little bit of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer on the same e.l.f. brush and just adding a little bit of warmth. Then I'm going in with my fave blush ever, the Pretty Vulgar Hush Blush. Then I'm going in with the Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics on this Eco Tools brush from their Eye Enhancing Duo, I think. And I'm going into this light warmish brown shade, and I'm using this on a flatter brush to kind of contour my nose, because I want this to be a very non-blended out contour, because I want it to be kind of like a cat or a fox nose, like more animal-like than a normal person nose. So that is what I'm doing. I'm just kind of tracing it along, using a really flat brush to do it, and adding some dimension to like the tip and underneath. Then I'm taking a plain blending brush with nothing on it and just kind of diffusing that a little bit and making it a little bit less harsh. Then I'm going back into that palette onto a big fluffy Morphe Beautiful in Bronze brush into the same exact warm brown shade, and using this as a transition shade for our eye look. As you can see, I'm really pulling this all the way out and making this very extended and winged on the outer edge, and I'm making this very extended because I want it to be a very cat-like eye shape. I'm also taking this under my eyes and connecting it up to make this even more cat-like. Then I'm going in with the same palette, but I'm going into the more warm brown and the more orangey brown, and they're very deep. And I'm going in with the Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and I'm taking this and basically putting this slightly lower than where we just put that first shade, but essentially just doing the same exact step again. And you can see how far I'm really dragging this out. I want it to be very extended. Again, taking those two shades underneath of the eye and really blowing that out. Then I'm taking the original brush that we used, the big fluffy one, and just making sure everything is seamless. Then I'm going back into that chocolate shade and the black shade on the pencil brush from the Morphe Beautiful in Bronze set, and I'm taking this right into like our outer V, right into that socket, right into the crease, very low, keeping it very intense and smoky out on that outer portion, and really making this even more dramatic and elongated because I want it to be very cat-like. I'm also taking this underneath of the eye and making this very deep and smoky because I want it to be dramatic. And I'm repeating the same exact steps. As you can see, I'm kind of taking a little bit of the powder, the shadow, and I'm kind of placing it on and then moving it around. It's a little bit easier to work with it that way, but honestly these like shadows pretty much blend themselves. Again, going back in with the first big fluffy brush and blending everything out to make it seamless. Then I'm going in with the Lottie London Precisely brush or something into my shade, the Taurus shade, which is a beautiful kind of like champagne-y golden shade, and I'm just placing this kind of as like a cut crease. Then I'm going back into the two warmer brown shades that we were using on the same Elizabeth Mott blending brush and pushing this into our crease once again and blending in that Taurus shade. Again, going back in with the pencil brush into the chocolate and the black shade and just reinforcing the depth that we have going on. And reblending with the Elizabeth Mott brush with nothing on it, just making sure everything's blended. Then I'm going in with this very flat, skinny brush into the black shade, and I'm taking this, I'm really placing that black shadow right along my waterline. I also am going to put in a black eyeliner pencil into my waterline. Whichever one you want to use is fine, just add a little bit. Then I'm going to do some winged liner with my all-time fave, you know how I love it, my NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I'm just going to do a normal, a dramatic wing. I'm doing a dramatic wing, let's be real here. It's a very dramatic wing. I'm going to extend it, and then once I repeat it on the other side, I'm going to go in to the inner portion of our eye. So now I'm really cleaning off that brush, and I'm going to pull this into our inner corner, being very gentle I'm pulling it down and through so that I get that really elongated inner portion of the inner corner. And then I'm going to take a little bit more and drag it into our lower lid, like our lower lash line pretty much, just to make that whole eye very encapsulated by the wing, because I want it to be very, very cat-like and all inclusive, you know what I mean? Kind of like how cat's eyes look. Then I'm going in with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Mr. Bing, their collaboration with Kathleen Lights from forever ago. Freaking love this. And I'm using this in my brows because I do want my brows to be more intense. Usually I don't really do this because I don't feel the need, but for looks that are very, very intense, I've grown to really like this. And I think that it would be a good addition because it'll make my eyebrows look a little bushy. So then I'm going in with a plain, nothing on it mascara wand that you can get from Ulta or whatever, like at their little stand. And I'm just brushing that gel liner through my brows because I don't want it to be all goopy. And then I'm going in with the NYX Brow Mascara in Chocolate and setting my brows. Then I'm going into the ColourPop highlighter. Can you guess what shade it is? It's Double Down from the Soul and Mar collection. Freaking love it every time, all the days of my life. And I'm going in with this e.l.f. brush and I'm highlighting my cheekbones, and I'm also going to go in a minute and do my temples and a little bit on my lip. Then I'm going in with the e.l.f. concealer brush and into the center highlighting shade from the Zodiac palette that we were using, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. Then I'm going back in with that Mr. Bing liner, and I'm just going to kind of give myself a little nose, a little kitten nose. So I'm just going to kind of draw an outline of where I want, and then I'm going to fill that in. It doesn't have to be super precise because we will fill it in with shadow in a minute, but I do want to give that shadow something to stick to. I also want to pull this down like onto the center of your upper lip, like where you have that little divot, and make it look like, you know, like a cat or an animal nose. So I went in after I filled in my nose a little bit and kind of dabbed it out with my finger, and then I'm going in with this more flat shader brush, and I'm going into that deep chocolate brown and filling in my nose a little bit more. I'm then going to top off that brown with a little bit of the black from the same exact palette on the same brush and just kind of blend that all in together. I also decided here that I wanted to add a little bit more nose contour, so I just went in with a little bit more of that brown we started out with, that transition shade brown, and used the same brush and just repeated it until I got to the darkness I wanted. Then I'm going back in with that Mr. Bing liner and adding a little bit of like whisker dots, you know, kind of like little freckles around my nose. And if you want to add whiskers, you totally could. I debated it, but I decided not to. Then I'm going in with the Starfire Cosmetics Radiant Glide On Lip Pencil. And this is like their more mauve-y brownish one. And I'm filling in and lining my lips with this. I'm also going to extend my inner, like, mouth. I don't know how do you call that, but you know what I'm talking about. You see me doing it. But I'm going to extend that and kind of make it, like, elongated because I want it to be kind of cat-like and a little bit creepy in a sense. Like, it does make it more animal-like. Then I'm going in with the Galactic Liquid Lipstick in the shade Demure. And I'm going to fill in my lips with this. Also, if you wanted to use a black lipstick for this look, you could. I debated doing that. Or if you were doing like a bunny look or something like that, you could use a pink. Whichever you feel like you'd rather wear. Totally would work for this look. Or a red. That would be pretty too. Then I'm going in with the other side of that Eco Tools brush, which is more of like a flat, skinny little brush. And I'm going into the transition shade and into the chocolate brown shade. And I'm just kind of using this to outline exactly where I elongated my mouth because I wanted it to be more defined than it was, and I wanted to make that line very, very sharp. Then I'm going in with mascara and lashes, and we be done. Okay guys, so that is the completion of this tutorial. Please subscribe if you haven't already so that you can watch me and hang out with me and do stuff with me because you want to, because we're friends. Hey! Yeah. No, but seriously, okay. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please go ahead and click the little bell so you get notifications every single time that I upload. If you guys have any suggestions for me at all, whatever they are, I don't care, just put them down below in the little description, just kidding, not there, in the comment section. And if you have anything that you would like me to do, any tutorials you'd like to see, any like activity you would like to see me do, whatever you want to see. I'm thinking about, I bought a whole bunch of clothes from Pretty Little Thing. If you want to see a clothing haul, give this video a thumbs up. If not, you know, don't worry about it. But also, if you just like this video and you want to give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. And hey, if you want to subscribe to my Instagram, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you totally can. Go ahead and follow me here. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Meow. And welcome to Pembroke Meow. 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 Meow.